Hello, welcome, and good evening. I know it's pretty late for us to be doing this, but it's been a very busy day over here. But I just wanted to make sure to hop on and do a quick, short, but sweet reading. So, because it's pretty late, I'm not going to be playing the sound bowl, but we'll take a few deep breaths together. We'll chant one Om. Then I'll talk a bit about what's happening in the stars and in the sky, and then I will pull 3 cards from the deck. So, here they are. Thank you for being here with me tonight. I'm so happy to be here with you. Sammy, if it's your first time around. Okay, let's take 3 deep breaths together. So right now we have the moon in Aquarius, and it's a time of great creativity, of hope, of idealism, and of emotionally understanding that a really beautiful world is possible, and being able to take the steps in a very personal and emotional way to connect with those around us to help bring that world about by being loving and communicative and wanting the best for everybody. And what's nice is that that's going to be the same tomorrow. By the time we get to, right now it's Saturday night / 1 a.m. Technically 1 a.m. sun on Saturday, but it's Friday, late Friday night, early Saturday morning. But when we next are on, it'll be Saturday evening, and we'll still have the moon in Aquarius, and at the same time the sun in Scorpio is opposite Mercury and Uranus, which are the sun is with Mercury. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. The sun is with Mercury in Scorpio, and that's opposite Uranus in Taurus. So the sun and moon are very close together. The sun and Mercury, I gotta do this earlier. The sun and Mercury are very close together right now. By tomorrow night, by Saturday night, the sun and Mercury in Scorpio will be almost the exact same degree. And that means that ourselves and our ability to communicate are going to be perfectly aligned. So it's going to be really easy to communicate and to act from your true self and to share that with others. And that is opposite Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus is about originality. So that means that our creativity and our uniqueness, it could create some tension in the way we communicate, but it could also be strengthened. It's a matter of being able to harness that opposition and not let it create tension, because that could happen, but it could also empower us. So that's what's going on from today until tomorrow. And with that, let's pull 3 cards from the deck. I'm going to shuffle and take a few deep breaths, and I invite you to join me in that breathing. Is the King of Cups. Interesting. We had the King of Cups 2 days ago, the Queen of Cups last night, now we have the King of Cups again. And we are in Scorpio season, and the sun and Mercury are both there, and so that's a lot of water energy. It's mastery of emotion, and there's a calmness and a gentleness, and a helpfulness, and an ability to feel things with a lot of sensitivity, but to still be able to stay centered and see things clearly and be in a helpful position. So very much like also the moon in Aquarius, because Aquarius is the water bearer. Even though it's an air sign, it's the water bearer, and the King of Cups is bearing water. So I think it's just a reflection that right now is a great moment where the sun in Scorpio and the moon in Aquarius give us the opportunity to feel things deeply and to also be enough aware of our thoughts and minds to not be carried away by emotion, but to let the emotion fuel us in the direction of kindness and helpfulness for as many people as possible, including ourselves and those closest to us. Our second card tonight. More cups, my friends. The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the magical wish card. You get to make a wish. Happy birthday, everyone. So it's an abundance of love, emotion, flow, potential, and it's very steady and stable, and also lucky. So if you are watching this, make a wish and hope for the best, and know that there's a lot of love available for you all around you. The third card, the Ace of Pentacles. This is great because last night we had the Ace of Cups and we had the Ace of Swords. So now we're rounding out last night now with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a lot of water energy and a lot of earth energy. And yesterday we did have a lot of fire energy. We had a lot of wands happening and air energy. So tonight's reading and last night's reading really balance each other out. And the Ace of Pentacles is unlimited potential for earthly comfort, success, and abundance. There's something being offered here from seemingly out of the blue. Welcome, O'Hara. So good to see you, my friend. It's much later than usual over here, but doing a little tarot reading. If anyone's watching this later, a very dear friend just hopped on, and so I'll show you the first two cards, and then so we first had the King of Cups, and I was talking about how it's Scorpio season, which is a water sign, and cups are the water, and also the moon is in Aquarius. From last night until tomorrow, the moon is in Aquarius, which is the water bearer, and the king here is bearing water, and it's all about mastery of emotion and being able to feel things really deeply, and at the same time to maintain enough steadiness to be able to be a force of calmness and helpfulness and love and stability amidst all the waves. So letting that emotion make you even more centered as opposed to throwing you deep into the waves of the emotion. And then our second card was the Nine of Cups, which is traditionally known as the wishing card. It's a good luck card that lets somebody make a wish, and it means that there's a lot of love and good emotion available for you and a lot of potential for something to be filled and created. And it's a great time to make a wish when you see this card, just like on a birthday candle or on a shooting star. And our third card for tonight was the Ace of Pentacles, which is, there's this hand offering this gold coin from seemingly out of nowhere in thin air. And then underneath it there is a garden, and there is a gateway, that is covered in blooming leaves and juicy red fruit, and there's plush grass, and so it's all about material abundance and opportunity. And there's a passageway that is open, and all you have to do is pick up this coin and walk through that gateway of the garden. You can enjoy the garden and you can enjoy the endless mountains beyond. But when I see the ace cards, it's a good reminder that you have unlimited potential. And it's also a good reminder to keep our eyes open and lifted and looking around us, ready to see and receive opportunities or gifts that we may not expect that are just appearing. So those are our cards for tonight. And we'll be back here tomorrow. I hope you enjoy the next day full of the moon in Aquarius. It should bring about some airiness and some optimism, maybe some good ideas, inspiration to help others, and and a sense of hope overall for ourselves and for the whole world. So there we have it. Let's take a few, if you would like to, I'm going to take a few deep breaths and then chant one Om before saying good night. And it's so good to see you here, my friend. I'm so grateful you're here. I hope we can catch up soon. And to everyone else who's watching this, thank you for being here. Okay, let's take a few deep breaths. Thank you. I miss you too. I'm so glad you're doing well too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely let's catch up soon. And to all watching, thank you and have a blessed and beautiful night. And you especially, Russ. And I'll be back on here tomorrow. Okay, have a beautiful night.